Welcome back to Chronicles on the Focus, the podcast where we delve deep into the fascinating lives of history's most captivating figures. I'm your host, Bob, and with me as always is the wonderfully witty Alice.
And hello, Bob. Today, we're tackling a titan of children's literature, a man whose wild things still haunt our imaginations decades later. The only, Maurice Sendak.
That's right, Alice. Maurice Sendak, the man who gave us Max, the mischievous boy who sails away to a land of furry, fanged monsters. But there's so much more to Sendak than just where the wild things are. Did you know, for instance, that his childhood was deeply impacted by the Holocaust? Many members of his extended family perished, leaving a lasting mark on his understanding of mortality and loss, something profoundly reflected in his work.
Oh, absolutely. That's a side of Sendak often overlooked. It's heartbreaking, but it certainly shaped his unique perspective on childhood and the world. And those wild things. Some parents were initially horrified. They found the monsters too scary, too grotesque. Can you imagine the uproar?
The uproar was epic, Alice. But Sendak stood his ground, arguing that children need to confront their fears. His work, while fantastical, often tackles complex emotions like anger, sadness, and even death. It's a testament to his brilliant understanding of the child's psyche. Beyond Where the Wild Things Are, his illustrations for other authors' works like the Little Bear books are iconic. And let's not forget In the Night Kitchen. That one caused a bit of a censorship kerfuffle itself, didn't it?
Oh, In the Night Kitchen, with its naked boy baking cakes, a classic case of overly sensitive parents, I say. It's a beautiful book, but it's his range that truly impresses me. He wasn't just a children's author. He designed sets and costumes for operas and ballets. He even collaborated with Tony Kushner on an adaptation of the Holocaust opera Brundabar, originally performed by children in Theresienstadt. Talk about versatility.
Absolutely. He was truly a Renaissance man of children's literature, and his work continues to resonate because it speaks to the timeless truths of childhood, the power of imagination, the confrontation of fear, and the bittersweet beauty of growing up. He even created animated segments for Sesame Street.
And a little known fact, a little boy once sent him a fan drawing, and Sendak loved it so much he sent the boy a card back with a Wild Thing illustration. Guess what the boy did? He ate the card. Sendak considered that one of the greatest compliments he ever received. Pretty wild, huh?
That's wonderfully whimsical, Alice. A perfect ending to our exploration of the extraordinary life and legacy of Maurice Sendak. Thanks for joining me, everyone, on another episode of Chronicles on the Focus.
Until next time, folks. Keep those wild things close, but maybe don't eat your Maurice Sendak cards.